Today I downloaded a free musical score writing program for the Mac. Awesome.
Unknown transforming robot. It's probably shit, but if I just been a quid, it really won't matter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ray, I had to think about my name there for a minute. Ray, yes indeed, that's me. Back from the Transformer transformation review thingy. Today, the Transformer with the best name. Just the best name. Ba-boom. It's great, isn't it? Isn't it good? Now, interesting little bit of trivia, or rather, it's not particularly interesting, but he hasn't been repainted yet. He's due a repaint, and I think I know who I would like it to be. I'll let you know shortly. Little bit of BG, first of all, not enough to do you any harm, just a little bit. Ba-boom, Maximal Function Guerrilla Warfare Specialist. I suppose they're trying to throw as many primate kind of puns into this, guerrilla warfare, yes, whatever. A guerrilla warfare tactical expert, Ba-boom is one of the fiercest and most unpredictable of the Maximals, though hard to control and often driven by a temporary fury that sends him speeding up and down trees. Really? They really had to do that? They really had to send this Maximal, this primate former, up and down trees? They had to write that into his bio. They thought that was a good idea to do that. His focus while in battle is easily apparent by the savage fire in his eyes. Savage fire. He's had a really spicy curry. Dexterous, brave, and clever, Ba-boom is fiercest while in mega artillery attack mode. I'm going to show you that today. A state in which his arsenal is fully loaded and functional as a battle emplacement. Oh, I don't know what any of those words mean. His favourite weapon, a launcher hidden within his mouth. Little poetic at the end there. His favourite weapon, a launcher hidden within his mouth. Enigmatic, secretive. Kinky. So he is a Beast Wars Mega from 1997. Most of you were about then, I'm sure. He transforms into a mandrill. He doesn't transform into a baboon, as his name would suggest. So a mandrill, if you've ever seen a mandrill, it's obviously a mandrill, because he's got these markings on his face like a mandrill. I love this guy for all sorts of reasons. I was about to say I love primate formers. I've never said that. Do I like primate formers? I actually do like primate formers. There aren't... In the Beast Wars canon, there aren't many. No, I've just guessed that. I've just hypothesized that. Let me have a think. We have Optimus Primal. We have Ba-boom. We have Optimus Minor. That might be it. Anybody else think of any more? Any more? Yes, that's in the Beast Wars in a way. Well, Optimal Optimus, does he count? Yes, probably does. Yes, he does, I suppose, yeah. And then, of course, going back, we have the ape faces of this world. That's a gorilla, isn't it? Yes, don't let anybody tell you any different. Oh, Jesus. And then lately, we've had the Cybertron Primal, the cyber-organic guy with a nice little skateboard who's been repainted and is now the United, that's it, not Universe. But look at this guy. He looks like musical comedy. Everything about him is just comedic. This mode is comedic. The fact that his legs are inverted like this, and indeed his legs have to be inverted. No, those legs should be like that. Of course, what am I talking about? So that's what his legs look like. It makes him look really short. His head looks too big, and anything with a big head just kind of looks funny. Yeah, it just kind of, this thing, he's funny looking, and his little face. Oh God, he's got one of those faces that look like he should be able to go sausages. And he's like, is he just waking up, or is he just going for a poo? I'm always making poo jokes. Poo jokes are funny. I can't help it. And his posability's fine. Oh, am I getting on to posability already? Look at his colour. What colour is that? Oh, he's got little ribs on his back. I'm calling it teal. Lee, would you say it's teal? I think Lee seems to know his colours. It's damn you hussies, obviously. But he is just a funny looking thing. Look at his ears. He's like a comedy wax ears. He's like, the kind of thing is if you're going to a Star Trek party, I don't know, they probably exist. I've never been to one. I don't get invited to those kind of parties. And he thought, I'm going to go as Spock, and I'm going to put on So ears, these are the kind of ears you'd put on. But and his face, look at it, just he's lovely. He's lovely. His head doesn't move, unfortunately, but he can do all kinds of stuff here. This is the way my cat likes to sleep, like that, on his back. And then you can scratch his belly. Look at his belly. There's a lot of holes going on in there. There's something interesting going on underneath this guy. Now, happily, what we are missing is the mandrel's butt. I don't know if you've ever seen a mandrel's butt, but it looks like someone has been collecting chewing gum. Anybody? Nice little gimmick here. I say nice little gimmick. It just... funny gimmick. He's got this thing on his back, obviously, and obviously you're meant to push it forward. And of course, what happens? It's so funny. It looks like someone's taken a red hot pitchfork and stuck it up his ass. What's this? This is so funny. So when you slide this forward, it kind of goes... I'm sorry, forgive me. It's Thursday. I always get like this on a Thursday around this time, but he does this. He has this awfully surprised look on his face. Bless him. And his little missiles pop out there. But that's one to happen to all male mammals. Let's just do that one more time because it is so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Right, I'm going to show you this other mode, this other platform. What's it called? It's a toilet parade. What's it called? Artillery station mode. This is beautiful. Actually, normally I say this is beautiful and I mean this is shit. Sorry, I'm going to have a little bit of this here. Let's find out what note that is. I'm guessing that it's an F. It's a G. I was one tone out. So he's got this third mode. Now, quite often these third modes are kind of... This guy's is... but it's... Yeah, no, yeah, you know, it's one of those. It's an artillery station mode. Battle platform. Anybody? So, let me see if I can get him to his battle platform mode. You've just got to do... You've got to do all kinds of things to him, first of all. I love this chest transformation. I'm going to show you this guy's head at the very end, if I can. He's got an awesome head. He actually has three heads. He's got the mandrel head, he's got the bot head, and he's got the battle platform head. There is a definite additional head in this guy. The mandrel head comes all the way down and over like this. Yes, come on, behave, please. Oh, something feels like it wants to have a little break. I see, I need to put that missile all the way down. Missile, I said missile. So, look at this. This is a cool thing, isn't it? It's absolutely bonkers. I've seen a few different versions of this battle platform, and it's usually been an arrangement of what happens with the legs. So I'm just going to go with the one that I've seen most of. There are a number of different iterations, and this is the one I think I'm most happy with. There's one that's kind of a self-contained gun mode, but that doesn't make sense to me given the fact that he's got a head and only 2 legs, so he needs to hop along or run along oddly. I don't know. I can't get behind that one. But this is the one that works for me. I say it works for me. You'll see exactly what I mean. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe he is now in his battle platform mode. Let's just finish him off by putting that bad boy forward. Now there's his battle platform mode. Okay, he's armed. He's quite armed. Look at his little face. This is a fantastic little head. I absolutely love it. This is gold plastic. I think this is traditional sense gold plastic. This is the kind of gold plastic I think that likes to break. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I think it is. Having a little close-up of his head there. Another little great head. Absolutely beautiful. So this is a battle platform mode, okay? Can you get behind that? Yes and no. Yes, because... No, because it looks absolutely ridiculous. And yes, because it's so ridiculous, it's awesome. You'd rather it did than it didn't. Trust me. So, presumably he's meant to be piloted. I think that's the thing. He can be piloted. So exactly how is he piloted? Now I'm taking little Stampy here because he's got the same feet, and Stampy, his third mode is just as credible and just as ridiculous because he turns into a pair of giant hedge clippers. So we take little Stampy here, and what shall we do? Shall we sit him down like that? Look, it looks awesome. It looks completely and utterly ridiculous. They look like it looks like someone has hijacked a shopping trolley and they want to go speeding down the hill. I love this mode. Let's get on to the good stuff. Now this is already as comedic. Let's up the comedy ante another little bit. Up the comedy ante. Anybody? God, I'm dropping double entendres today. I'm telling you, it's not good. So I'm going to try and keep the head reveal till last. I might not be able to do it. But I will try my very best. Look at his feet. This is so cool. You've got to invert the mandrill feet so that they become these extremely unconvincing robot feet. And they are unconvincing. But what that does is it gets rid of the blue fur of the mandrill. The blue furred mandrill. You know the one, that rare beast that I'm talking about, the blue furred mandrill. And it gives us then some nice grey robot legs. You know, what else colour would a robot legs be? Let's get, these are going to be his arms again. I think I have to expose his head straight away. I'm just going to get on with it, okay? And there's a really interesting arrangement. See all this stuff here? You just have to rearrange. And I can never really remember. I say never really remember. I think I've just done it. There you go. It's actually not that difficult at all. But there are many little things that need done in his chest. But there are ports and pegs enough to support you that if you just kind of work at it for a little while. Because I remember the first time I looked at the instructions for this guy just were not crystal clear. Because do you know why sometimes instructions for bots just don't work? Because sometimes a particular piece or a particular aspect of transformation is so convoluted or so apparently convoluted that it just doesn't translate well to page. This guy's instructions didn't translate very well to page at all. Let me see. They're gonna do this. So his front paws, his front arms, forearms, whatever you want, stay exactly the same. So there isn't any change there. Now I'm just going to tighten up some of these little bits here. I'm sure I can make them look a little better. That guy actually pop up like that. Yeah. And the head goes all the way down. There we go. So essentially that is him. Now I've always liked this bot, and I can imagine a repaint of this guy, and I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, look at his head. He's got a Sergeant Major head. The kind of, you know, we're talking Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Frighteners. Anybody? You know, that kind of head. Really, really cool. The guy that looked like he would just shut you down and turn you into a gibbering wreck. And yes, the repaint, you can take this all the way out. You can put it into his hand like this. Of course you can. You can take out the little missiles, and indeed you can insert it thusly. You can also have it so that one of the missiles is because obviously in the beast mode, whenever you push that little lever forward and he goes like that, this appears, and you can insert a missile in there if you like. Off you go. I'm not going to do that because I know what happens to missiles, and with that in mind, I'll just put this bad boy out of the way. I want to see this guy repainted. Optimus Minor. Now, Optimus Minor is a character. I have an Optimus Minor sitting. Where is he? There. That's Optimus Minor. He's mint unsealed card. I also have one over here somewhere. It's not the kind of figure you should ever care about. It is the kind of figure to own mint unsealed card, right? Because he's so disappointing that you will be sorry that you ever opened that fucker. Trust me. If you have a mint unsealed card and you don't have one loose, just keep it mint unsealed card. He is so bad. This guy would be fantastic repainted as an Optimus Minor. I would love to see him in those colors. He needs to have some transmetal gold, some kind of very, very dark grey, not quite black, kind of orangey red, and then some lighter grey thing going on. Wouldn't it be great? Nick Hardy, Hardy. Can you see it? Optimus Minor. I would love to see it. I love this guy. I love this little Apache. He's one of the first Beast Wars boys I ever got. I'm just sorry that he hasn't been repainted because I would love to see it repainted. And I think Optimus Minor is the perfect little bot to see him repainted as. Do like this guy. He's armed to the teeth. He's utterly wacky, ridiculous, and he makes me laugh. Just wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Good evening. Just dropped it there.
Now that's what I call a robot in disguise. Thank you very much.